and they even go and do the mandatory 1-year service of NYSC, and they cannot get jobs or even appointments in Nigeria, in any offices or in any agency or department or ministry, without having served their countries. And they would have gone to at least a university or its equivalent and have that qualification with them. But then if you're going to be a member of a state house of assembly, a councillor, a member house of representative, a senator, a president, a governor, all you need is a high school certificate to qualify to be in that position. Are we therefore saying that our children have no reason to go to university or to get any education in that equivalent? So this bill, sir, seeks to make sure that everybody is brought to par, especially those who will be directing the affairs of this country, either from a state level or from a national level.
We have been told severally that the visa to prosperity all over the world, it has been proven, the visa to prosperity, 3 things: education, education, education. I cannot believe that in this modern age, some people will oppose and say, no, no education, don't go to school. Don't go to school and be the president of Nigeria. It is ludicrous to think that way, Mr. Speaker. And I stand to vehemently support this bill, and I pray that my colleagues will see reason and support it as well.
Nearly all of us have been to establish higher institution in his or her domain. And the reason is to get your people educated. So why do we want to stay behind? If we can do this, we should be able to support this bill to get our people to go to school. Whoever is going to hold position in Nigeria should have knowledge and know why he's in the office. But if you put a mediocre to hold position or in any political office, definitely what you are going to get is going to be very dangerous for the society.
We Nigerians, we always see leaders of other nations talking, adumbrating, articulating issues, engaging the public and engaging their opponents, and we are proud of them. Then we have some here that are dodging debates. Presidential debates, they won't come. Give press conference, they won't go, because they are afraid to face the public with unanticipated or unprepared questions. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. I do not believe that this should apply to all categories of elections. At the local government, you don't need a university. You need to know your local government, your people, where the streams are, where the bad boys are. But if you're going to be a president or vice president, or you're going to be a governor or deputy governor of this country, you must have a university degree.
For those who had primary school certificates in 1966, the quality of education they had then, positions they occupied then, is equivalent to position of managing directors who have degrees today. They could read and write fluently. In fact, teachers were drawn from even primary 6 holders. They were teachers in classrooms. They were directors in ministries. Do we continue in that state today to say that a primary 6 school certificate holder should still occupy such positions today? Even in employment, private sector. Go and apply for a job with school cert, with primary school, first school living certificate. What kind of job would you be given?
We are doing laws for good governance and peace of this country. Mr. Speaker, whether we like it or not, we are not going to make legislations that only favor few Nigerians. How many Nigerians are degree holders? Substantial number of Nigerians are less than degree holders. And now you are saying only a degree holder can be enfranchised. And we end up disenfranchising more than 90% of our population. Are we fair to our people? So the most important thing is we should understand that Nigeria still is an infant as far as democracy is concerned. America has been in democracy for more than 200 years, and today, with only 64 years, we are trying to compare ourselves with America. It's wrong.
Mr. Speaker, we have Nigerians with various qualifications who have committed all kinds of crimes. If we are talking of educational qualification, when you say this is a professor, that is the end of it. But with this INEC issue, what we saw the professors doing, I think it's better you go and carry a laborer and ask him to be the chairman of a funnel than putting a professor who knows what is wrong and will come and read it to the whole world. He knows it's a lie.
Let me highlight that issues bordering on constitutional amendments, you don't do the amendment on the floor. It goes to the committee level. I've noticed that most of you wanted to make amendment to this particular piece of legislation to suit what you may consider as being the right thing to do. But that can only happen at the committee level. So the next thing is to vote on it. But before that, I want to give opportunity to having listened to the deliberations, both for and against, and also considering the mood of the House. Based on the experience, I want to invite the sponsor of the bill for a right of reply and to tell us what she thinks we should do going forward.
Saying that being able to recite also has its own qualification and equivalent. Anyone who can recite the Holy Quran is very qualified, highly qualified to contest.
Okay.
So I want to implore my honorable colleagues to let this bill pass the second reading so that we can sit down at the Constitutional Amendment Committee and then sort it out in the level of amendments of what should go to the local government chairman, a councillor, a deputy governor, a governor, and even a president. That is the idea, sir.
Thank you very much. Through debates, and that has been well expressed today, and I want to commend you. I want to commend this House, because oftentimes people think we just come in here and walk out without deep diving on critical issues of national importance. Today, we have shown Nigerians that we have something to say with issues of national importance. Is this one of them? The answer is yes. One question you must have at the back of your mind is what motivated the legislators? What was the intention of the legislators? What was in the mind of the legislators when they included a minimum qualification in the Constitution, ab initio? What was the reason for them to say even first school leaving certificate or school cert? There must be something that motivated them to say that. And that is a fact. They would have just left it open. They would have just said, you know what, education is not needed. It's come one, come all. Honorable colleagues, you must know that we compete among Committee of Nations, not just within Nigeria. Our policies are pruned through the eyes of those who are like us outside the country. The impact, social impact analysis of what we do is also viewed by not only Nigerians, by those who are also outside Nigerians but interested in Nigeria. Not only politicians reviewed our work. There are people who are not politicians, but their job is to do critical analysis of what we do, how we do it, and how it affects the nation that we govern. Having said that, she has moved to step down this bill. But remember that any issue that has to do with constitutional amendment could come through the House and also could come in form of memoranda. You are aware that soon we are going to call for memoranda from the public. What if this issue presents itself and the public hearing want to have it debated, because all the information we have gotten while sitting here and chairing is that Nigerians want to contribute to this debate, that Nigerians want to be part of this debate. That is the intelligence I've been getting sitting here. And I want to assure you, if Nigerians want to continue with this debate, an opportunity will be given to them at the right time. But for now, this bill is stepped down with the leave of the House.